Namaste Ishan.
Namaste Kuldeep Mamu.
We are going ahead with Bhagavad Gita chapter 1, shlokas 43, 44 and
45.
we have reached 45 shlokas. Good. Om Shri Paramatmane Namaha.
Om Shri Paramatmane Namaha.
Shall we start?
Yes, Mamu.
दोषैरेतैः कुलघ्नानाम्
Doshairetah kulaghnanam.
दोषैरेतैः कुलघ्नानाम्
Doshairetah kulaghnanam.
वर्णसङ्करकारकैः
Varnasankarakarakai.
उत्साद्यन्ते जातिधर्माः
Utsadyante jati dharmaah.
कुलधर्माश्च शाश्वताः
Kuladharmascha shashvataah.
दोषैरेतैः कुलघ्नानाम्.
Doshairetah kulaghnanam.
Since visarga is succeeded by ka, we will give half visarga. दोषैरेतैः कुलघ्नानाम्.
Doshairetah kulaghnanam.
वर्णसङ्करकारकैः
Varnasankarakarakai.
उत्साद्यन्ते जातिधर्माः
Utsadyante jati dharmaah.
कुलधर्माश्च शाश्वताः.
Kuladharmascha shashvataah.
Don't miss your smile. Okay. Next. उत्सन्न कुलधर्माणाम्
Utsanna kuladharmanam.
मनुष्याणां जनार्दन.
Manushyanam janardana.
It is not sh, it is sh and na. मनुष्याणां जनार्दन.
Manushyanam janardana.
Where is your sh? मनुष्याणां जनार्दन.
Manushyanam janardana.
नरके नियतं वासः
Narake niyatam vasah.
भवतीत्यनुशुश्रुम.
Bhavatityanushruma.
Once again. उत्सन्नकुलधर्माणाम्
Utsanna kuladharmanam.
मनुष्याणां जनार्दन.
Manushyanam janardana.
I can't hear that sh. मनुष्याणां
Manushyanam
जनार्दन.
janardana.
नरके नियतं वासः
Narake niyatam vasah.
भवतीत्यनुशुश्रुम.
Bhavatityanushruma.
शुश्रुम
Shushruma.
अनुशुश्रुम.
Anushruma.
से स
Sa.
श
Sha.
sh.
Sha.
Yeah. Sa as in sangeetam. Say sangeetam.
Sangeetam.
Then sh as in shariram.
Shariram.
Sh as in shanmukha.
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 Ha. Very good. Now let us move on to 45th shloka. Aho batamahat papam.
Aho batamahat papam.
Mahat papam.
Mahat papam.
Kartum vyavasita vayam.
Kartum vyavasita vayam.
यद्राज्य सुखलोभेन
यद्राज्य सुखलोभेन
हन्तुं स्वजनमुद्यताः.
हन्तुं स्वजनमुद्यताः.
Once again. अहो बत महत्पापम्
अहो बत महत्पापम्
कर्तुं व्यवसिता वयम्.
कर्तुं व्यवसिता वयम्.
यद्राज्यसुखलोभेन
यद्राज्यसुखलोभेन
हन्तुं स्वजनमुद्यताः.
हन्तुं स्वजनमुद्यताः.
उत्तमम्. सुन्दरम्. Shall we chant it together?
Yes, Mamu.
Okay. दोषैरेतैः कुलघ्नानां वर्णसङ्करकारकैः उत्साद्यन्ते जातिधर्माः कुलधर्माश्च शाश्वताः. उत्सन्नकुलधर्माणां मनुष्याणां जनार्दन नरके नियतं वासः भवतीत्यनुशुश्रुम. अहो बत महत्पापं कर्तुं व्यवसिता वयं. यद्राज्यसुखलोभेन हन्तुं स्वजनमुद्यताः. Let us go through the meanings now. दोषैरेतैः कुलघ्नानां
वर्णसङ्करकारकैः.
By these evil deeds of the destroyers of the family, which cause varna sankara, confusion of castes, utsadyante jati dharmaha,
कुलधर्माश्च शाश्वताः.
the eternal caste traditions and family customs, they are destroyed. Arjuna is saying all this to whom?
Krishna.
Yeah. Utsanna kula dharmanam.
मनुष्याणां जनार्दन.
O Janardana, we have heard Anushruma. We have heard that men who have lost their family traditions, narake niyatam vasaha,
भवतीत्यनुशुश्रुम.
they dwell in naraka, hell, for an indefinite period of time. Aho bata mahat papam.
कर्तुं व्यवसिता वयम्.
Yep. Aho bata mahat papam kartum vyavasita vayam. Aho bata is surprise. Oh, what a pity. We seem determined to commit a great sin. What kind of sin? Yadrajya sukha lobhena hantum swajanamudyataha. Due to greed for kingdom and enjoyment, we are prepared to kill our own relatives. See, Arjuna is now trying to have his argument with Krishna. He will continue this till this chapter 1. Today, we are going to discuss something interesting. How to learn Bhagavad Gita shlokas properly, step by step. Mamu has compiled something. Mamu learnt it this way. Okay? And these steps will be useful for everyone. If you are really keen on learning Bhagavad Gita with all the details. What happened? You sit straight. So let us take the first shloka from first chapter. You chant it. Dhritarashtra uvacha.
धृतराष्ट्र उवाच धर्मक्षेत्रे कुरुक्षेत्रे समवेतायुयुत्सवः मामकाः पाण्डवाश्चैव किमकुर्वत सञ्जय. सञ्जय उवाच.
Very good. That's all. First shloka. Step 1. Keep this in mind. Step 1. This is for people like you. Sit with proper respect for Gita Mata. Do prayers and tell her that I am going to start learning her. Get her blessings. Okay?
Okay, Mamu.
Through her anugraha, your prachodita buddhi will be awakened. Prachodita buddhi, which comes in Gayatri mantra also. That intellect will be awakened and you will be ready to receive knowledge from her. So have all respect. Okay?
Okay, Mamu.
That's step 1. All respect means you have to sit straight, you have to sit with all respect, without mind wandering, without movement. Okay?
Okay, Mamu.
Very good. Uttamam. Now step 2. Learn to chant shlokas properly with correct pronunciation, incorporating few rules like Visarga rules, Anuswara rules and all that. Mamu is already teaching you this part. Visarga rules are like Mamakav Pandavaschaiva. Say that?
Mamakav Pandavashchaiva.
Yeah. Mamakaha plus Pandavaschaiva becomes Mamakav Pandavaschaiva. There are certain rules, we have to learn that. Not f all the time. Only when pa comes, it is f. Likewise, we have Anuswara rules. When comes, Vyudham, say
Vyudham.
Duryodhanastada. When Vyudham Duryodhanastada comes, it could be Vyudhan Duryodhanastada. But you know, this rule is optional when Anuswara is at the end of the word. For example, say Pankajam Dadami.
Pankajam Dadami.
Yeah. Pankajam. That becomes Pankajam. But you don't have to say Pankajan Dadami. It could be Pankajam Dadami. Say.
Pankajam Dadami.
Very good. So, this step 2 is chanting properly. You need help from gurus in this step. Proper teacher, proper acharya to teach you. Okay?
Okay, Mamu.
Mamu is already doing that to you. Now, step 3. When you get a shloka, you do Padachedaha, which means separate the words in shloka. Not reordering the words, separate the words. For example, Dhritarashtraha, Uvacha, Dharmakshetre, Kurukshetre, Samavetaha, Yuyutsavaha, Mamakaha, Pandavaschaiva becomes Pandavaha, say
Pandavaha.
Cha,
Cha.
Eva,
Eva.
Kim Akurvata becomes Kim,
Kim.
Akurvata,
Akurvata.
Sanjaya.
Sanjaya.
That's all. So we have now done Padachedaha. Now step 4. Padaparichayaha. Padaparichayaha is we are getting to know the word grammatically, which will help us. Which will definitely help us. Okay? Dharmakshetre. This Dharmakshetre will be, just understand this, you will learn this when you are learning Sanskrit. Okay?
Okay, Mamu.
Mamu will teach you. Or your teachers will teach you in school. I really wonder whether Sanskrit is going to be a subject. It is there still. I don't know in the future what is going to happen. Whatever. we will learn it. Okay?
Okay, Mammu.
Now, in this step 4, this dharma kshetre is akaranta napumsakalinga saptami ekavachanam. Just listen to it. Likewise, one more example, Sanjaya. Sanjaya is akaranta pullinga sambodhana ekavachanam. Let us move on to step 5. Step 5 is Anvayaha. Logical connection of words in a sentence in that shloka. Reordering the words according to the meaning. For this shloka, it will come as Sanjaya Dharma kshetre kurukshetre samavetaha yuyutsavaha mamakaha pandavaha cha kim akurvata. See, in this shloka, it is almost similar. Shloka and Anvayaha is similar. But that's not the case in another shlokas. So we have done Anvayaha. This will give us a beautiful understanding about the shloka. Step 6 is Padartha, meaning. Sanjaya, O Sanjaya, Dharma kshetre, on the field of righteousness, Kurukshetre, on the land of Kurukshetra, Samavetaha, assembled together. Samavetaha?
Yuyutsavaha.
Yuyutsavaha, eager to fight. Mamakaha, my people. Pandavaha cha eva, and also the sons of Pandu. Kim akurvata, what did do? What did they do? See, this is a beautiful step, Padartha. Step 6 is over. Now step 7. Make it a sentence in our native language. Here we are talking English. We are not making it to Konkani. But still, Mammu sometimes teaches you in Konkani, right?
Yes, Mammu.
Yeah. Now let us make it in English. If you are able to do that in Sanskrit itself, then many steps are avoided. Okay? The best thing is you learn Sanskrit and understand Bhagavad Gita through Sanskrit. That's the best option. But nowadays, everyone is into English and other languages. So this shloka is translated as, on the field of righteousness, on the field of Kurukshetra, on the land of Kurukshetra, assembled together, eager to fight, what did my men and the sons of Pandu do? O Sanjaya. See, we have translated it. Now we have reached step 7. Sit straight. Even if you don't understand, try to listen it. This is many people are listening to us. You are representing the Shishyas. Okay?
Okay, Mammu.
Step 8. Try to get into the detail of each word. See, this is the same case if you are doing a music also. Like music, when you compose some music or when you sing a kriti also. Sit straight. Step 8. Try to get the detail of each word. Why is it Dharma Kshetra? What is Dharma? What is Kshetra? Why is it called Kurukshetra? What is Kuru? What is Kshetra? Who is Sanjaya? Who is Dhritarashtra? See, you get to know all this through recording. You get to know all this through watching Sri Krishna, Mahabharata, all these things, right?
Yes, Mammu.
Yeah. And also reading stories. So, step 8, getting into the detail of each word. Now, step 9, very, very, very important step. how can this shloka applied on us in our journey of life? See, Mamu has prepared this. This is Mamu's experience. Okay?
Okay, Mammu.
Learning by heart is not enough. You have to apply Gita in your daily life. So, now you should do a homework. What is dharma? Dharma means righteousness. Is that the only meaning? What is kshetra? For me, the moment I hear kshetra, Lalita Sahasranama will come into my mind. Kshetra Swarupa, Kshetreshi, Kshetra, Kshetratnyapalini. Through that, I will get to know that Kshetra is not just field. Field means this body. Kshetra is this body. See, we get a new angle. This way, you have to get into the details. You know what? Dharma Kshetra, Kurukshetra, everything is inside us. Yuddha is happening inside us. Duryodhana is inside us. Arjuna is inside us. Krishna is inside us. This step you need help from an enlightened guru, not from a normal teacher. Okay?
Okay, Mammu.
Sometimes, without that guru's help, we will imagine things when it comes to words like Varna Sankara. We will misunderstand those words. Okay?
Okay, Mammu.
Now, step 10, last step. All the grammar will be Dukrunj Karane after a point. Nahi nahi rakshati Dukrunj Karane. Now, step 9 is you become Gita. You become Gita. Now it is not about learning now. It is about experiencing Gita Mata. You become she. Experiencing Gita Mata. If you start learning Gita at this age, see, I have prepared these notes. At the age of 50, 60, you can experience her sometimes. Sometimes if you are like a Shankaracharya, then at the age of 3 itself, age of 5 itself, you can experience. If you think you are going to do this after retirement, this retirement will never ever come. Sometimes 80-year-old man is sitting in front of the TV, that idiot box, and watching some mundane things. At that point of time, nahi nahi rakshati Dukrunj Karane, all this is Dukrunj Karane. So you have to start at the age like this, Innu's age. And by the time you get into 30, 40, 50 and all that, you will experience Gita Mata. If you are going to start at 60, then what happens is, sometimes your physical body won't allow you to do that. Hair problem, some problem, back problem, eyes are not allowing. All these things will come. So this is the right age. If you decide to learn it this way, it will take you minimum 1 week to learn one shloka. If that is the case, you will take 12 years to 14 years to complete Bhagavad Gita. But that's okay. Bhagavad Gita is not for chanting, chanting for competitions or doing PhD in Bhagavad Gita. No. Bhagavad Gita, one Bhagavad Gita is enough for your entire life. Every moment you can experience Bhagavad Gita Mata. Gita Mata. Every moment you can experience Hrishikesha. Okay?
Okay, Mammu.
Now, I know that a few things you can't understand at this age, doesn't matter. Just take it in. You are representing the Shishya Gana. Many people will value this and they will go through these steps. Okay?
Okay, Mammu.
Om Shri Paramatmane Namaha.
Om Shri Paramatmane Namaha.
Do prayers.